I feel like just a little forest fairy floating out of my sleep. It's fantastic. That's because Big Mama came prepared, okay? Just doing shit. Just doing shit. I was just talking for 12 unabridged minutes. That also probably looked so scary with this white paint on my face. Hey, boo. Happy to see you. Hey, Bookie. It's me from editing. Here to tell y'all that this is Yappiholics Anonymous episode 4, but I shot this episode before I knew what I was going to call the segment, okay? Do it before you're ready. If you take anything from me, do it before you're ready. But welcome to Yappiholics Anonymous episode 4. I'm going to grab my makeup, and I'm going to be looking down at the reference picture as well as my mirror. And so don't be alarmed if you're like, why is she looking at us? I can see you, baby. I can see the future. And I know yours is bright. Hello. And then I'm just going to keep it all up here. So maybe I'll do like hearts above my brows instead to kind of keep the heart thing going. And I'm going to do them above my brows. Being a person who is like, who has worked on negative self-talk and who works on maintaining not having a super negative internal dialogue. It's so funny because I left myself a note. I write down the topics for what I want to talk about in these videos, and the top part says the point, beautiful, because I be calling me beautiful. Hello, and you should too. Right, and drink some water. I don't know if y'all did that today, but you could always drink some more. Anyway, but I wrote, the point, beautiful, is to ramble and do fun little makeup. Okay. Because I will get up here and feel like, oh, my makeup isn't working out and it's not going to be cute. And it's like, before I give it a chance to be great, I already decided it was going to fail. And that's kind of a crazy thing to do about something that you want to do a good job at. Because why would you tell yourself something that you want to do and that you're actively pursuing is not going to go well when you haven't tried it yet? Why would you tell yourself that something you're actively pursuing and something that you want to go well, that it's not going to go well? Like, why would you tell yourself that something you want to go well is not going to go well? And a thing that I do that is super helpful, and hopefully it'll help the girls too. And whenever I say the girls on this channel, I mean everybody. I use girls gender neutrally. You could be a girl, you could be a girl, you could be a girl, anybody could be a girl. I don't care what you was assigned at birth. Everybody is the girls, okay? So that you know you included, okay? Anybody, everybody. As long as you rocking with Mark, Mark is rocking with you.
I'm rocking with Mark because Mark is rocking with us.
Okay. I think I be rambling a little bit because I be nervous. Do y'all be nervous on camera? I get tongue-tied, and I think that means I just need to maybe slow down the speed that I talk, but my thoughts just go so fast that my mouth sometimes can't keep up. So if I get tongue-tied, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Ignore it. It's okay. I bought this at the Dollar Tree because I was feeling young and a little whimsical, a little silly. It's sour. I love sour candy. To know me is to know I love some sour candy down to the bone. I'm gonna use this. I cut off a piece of robe that wasn't serving me anymore, and so I just cut it. And so that's what I use to clean my brush when I don't want to get up. And I want to start with a white base because I did that last time and I feel like it made my colors really pop. So the vibe is kind of like a moody night sky, but I want to add more stars, and I have some glitter, but I don't know if I want that shade of glitter, so I don't know. I'm looking at what I gave myself just so when I don't know what to talk about. Sometimes I want to film, but I don't know what to say. And I don't know if y'all would want to watch just a voiceover of me painting my face, but let me know because I feel like I'm down. That seems like it would be really fun. This is still purple. Okay, so I want to talk about something because I feel like it plays a major role in how I show up as a creator, and I really am making it my goal to be more consistent. But when people tell you like making content is not easy, sitting up here filming, for me at least, is the easy part. I think it's like when you run into technical difficulties when you're trying to film, that kind of throws me for a loop. So I'm going to cover all the stars first. Yeah. And I want to do like a little... I'm going to go into that. Give that cloud some definition, baby. Bobbiana Ross in this bitch. I want one of the clouds to like reach out. I just made a joke on my TikTok, like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever. And I was like, somebody asked me to come over, and I was like, oh, do you want me to bring anything? And they were like, bring snacks. And I was like, okay, bet. So then I show up, and it's just me. And they're like, why are you empty-handed? And I was like, you told me to bring snacks. I didn't know you meant additional snack, because you got to clarify when you say stuff like that when I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm already, okay. I'm the most nutritious snack you ever gonna eat, okay? But maybe I should go this way this time and make that cloud like that. It's just a little too perfect. Oh, ooh. There we go. Okay. Anyway, paint it on your face. I'm finding it like more difficult. I thought this would be something where it would be easy for me to sit and talk. But baby, let me tell you something. I be getting so into it that I just did just now. I'm like, I be getting so into it that I just stopped talking, and I be trying to talk to y'all. Ugh, my clouds are looking a little too perfect for me. I'm not gonna take it down past my temples. What's this? Exactly. Just lying to the people. All right, let me find something to talk to y'all about. I think I don't know if I want to come out swinging. I am. I am going to come out swinging. Your misconception of how you are meant to give and receive love is stopping you from having fulfilling platonic relationships. Let me explain. I think that we far too often as a people, and I'm including myself because I'm sure I have previously put too much weight on my romantic relationships that it made me less present in my friendships, because your friendships are some of your most important relationships. Like, think about how many people you've dated, but you still had the same friends. So my oldest friends I met when I was 5. And I've dated, I don't know how many people, but that sounded a little hoey. Hold on. I've dated people, but my friends have been the most consistent thing in my life. I think I just got my newest friend last year. But like before that, my youngest friendship was like a 4-year-old friendship. You see what I'm saying? And then friendship years, that's a long time. I feel like friendship years and lesbian years are definitely dog years, because one of my friends that I talk to the most, hola mi amorcita linda. Oh, she chuckles and rub her little feet together when she sees that. I lost my train of thought trying to talk to the lady on a camera. Anyway, me and one of my friends who I talk to the most often, I feel like such deep, rich love for that lady. And I feel like it's because I try to make sure that I'm showing up as frequently, as genuinely. Obviously, there's a difference in the relationship that I would have with the love of my life, my wife, my air, my lungs, hello, and then my best friends. But I still feel like I love them both just as deeply. There's just obviously a difference, right? I kind of just want to like, and this is how I get carried away. But every time I do this, I think about Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because that part where they go, Violet, you're turning violet. I should do that. Anyway, I feel like the way people show up in romantic relationships, obviously without the physical intimacy, can be adapted to a lot of different relationships in people's lives, but they don't think that they're friendships. They're totally platonic. I'm not talking about y'all that be doing that. Okay. You're completely platonic relationships. I feel like if you guys showed up and put the same amount of effort and love and care into those relationships, they would be more fulfilling for you. I try to put for and fulfilling together. They would be not only more fulfilling for you, but I also think that I'm going to put my lightest color on the bottom. I don't know why I thought this was my best idea, but that's okay. They would be more fulfilling for you because you would understand that the love of your life, first of all, should be yourself. And secondly, should be anybody that makes you feel full and loved and safe, I feel like should get the same, not the same exact, because there's obviously a different level, but a similar level of depth. I literally said I was not going to do that. The jokes, they write themselves. And I kind of want to take it off because it's kind of giving kids birthday party now. Let me tell y'all why y'all should learn more words and put effort into expanding your vocabulary. You get so much funnier. I be saying certain stuff and then I'll add a word that's not a commonly used word in the English language, more specifically. And that eats the girls up. Okay. They like, oh my God, you're so funny. I'm like, I know. Give me your phone number. I'm just playing. I gotta relax. I gotta calm down, but I'm just so excited. This is not even what I was talking about. I want to talk about ways to express love and different ways to show up for people when maybe you're not at your fullest capacity either, but you want to let people around you know that you care about them without pouring too much out of a cup that you don't feel like has much in it. Because I feel like we so often want to demonize the way I'm trying to let y'all see what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but it's hard because I really need to see what I'm doing. Anyway, I feel like far too often we demonize the way that people handle situations, and I'm talking about tough shit, right? But we don't check in on them. I've noticed a thing that's very prevalent in the Black community specifically is somebody will quickly be like, you been acting funny, why you acting funny? And to them, that's their way of saying like, are you okay? But I feel like, at least for me, it comes off as like, you haven't been talking to me, or you haven't been checking on me, or you haven't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you? Why you haven't been talking to me? And it's like, well, I was kind of having a tough time and I didn't really need anything in regards to support, but I just really needed time to myself to kind of sort my feelings out. But it feels like, it's like, well, you ain't been talking, so what's been going on and why you not, it almost feels like, why you not worried about me instead of a check-in. And I feel like often people mean it as a like, hey, I haven't heard from you. Why haven't I heard from you? And I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't put them two colors together, y'all. I'm gonna put some orange on my nose or something. But I feel like far too often we say things in a way that feels dismissive without knowing. Is that gonna even show up, Bookie Bud? Not really. In the future, I understand that we speak a certain way to people, but try just speaking to someone you care about in a way that feels a little less harsh and see what it does for your relationship. Because when people approach me in a way that feels combative, whether I want to or not, no matter how much therapy I've been to, I still have the initial reaction of, I need to defend myself because you're attacking. You're attacking me. Versus it being like, oh, well, why are you showing up this way? Because if I think somebody's acting funny, the first thing I do is say, you been okay? You all right? I'm still going to ask you why you been acting funny, but I'm going to make sure you been acting funny because you been acting funny and not because there's something going on and you need help, like this your cry for help. Because I feel like we want to assume that someone is mistreating us before we assume that maybe somebody mistreated them and they're trying to sort that out. I feel like a lot of people have had their feelings hurt. It's totally normal to try to have a wall up because you don't want anybody to hurt your feelings, but the same wall can be a barrier to the love that you want to experience. And a certain mindset can do that as well, i.e., let's bring it back around town, not valuing your platonic relationships in the same way that you value your romantic relationships. Because I'm not gonna lie, as much as I would love to be, I'm every woman, it's all in me, anything you want now, baby, do it naturally, oh. Okay, we get down, we the girly pops. That's either gonna be super cute or I'm gonna absolutely hate it, so we'll see. I should post this video and the title be like, watch this immediately whenever you see it. This message is for you. Okay. Hey, if you seen this video, then this video is for you. You're making shit entirely too hard for yourself. And I'm going to start giving y'all chaotic tips on how to get some shit together and get your life together, okay? Number one, which I personally feel like is the easiest one, is stop trying to achieve your whole goal at one time. If you can't just think that you can do anything as fast as you can get abs, right? You can't get abs overnight, okay? It take a little bit of time. So with that, let yourself be okay with the fact that some shit you want to do take a little bit of time. And also some things that you want to do, you have to work your way up to them, because the universe, or whatever deity you choose to believe in and observe from, is not going to give you stuff that you're not ready for. But also, at one point you didn't know how to drive or walk. So stop trying to skip straight to walking when you didn't crawl and you didn't do your tummy time. Do you see what I'm saying? Number one, if you want to start traveling more, but you know you don't really have the money for that, that's okay. This is a safe space, okay? Stack your coins up and put your flight on a payment plan and break your accommodations down into payments. Also see if you can get you a travel credit card that you can pay off over time. And by over time, I mean like you book it at the top of the month, you got enough money to pay for it by the end of the month, okay? And also, Bookie, you can order stuff online and use Klarna. Like, please stop being so scared to do stuff. There's some people who are doing stuff and you're like, dang, they're doing it big. Like, how are they doing it so big? They're a scammer. They scam. They're a scammer. They scam. You have a job and they scam. That's why it's different. Okay? Please. And don't start scamming. Listen to me. Don't be a scammer. Okay? Please. Just listen to what I'm telling you, okay? Number one, drink some water, okay? You start making rash decisions when you don't drink no water. You got to drink some water. That's going to help you out. Number two, start thinking you're worthy of the shit you dream of, because you are, and affirm yourself a lot more. And you might think, I tell myself I'm this, I'm that all the time. Whatever you struggle with. So if your thought, say you're having some negative thoughts. Let's combat some negative thoughts, okay? Because y'all be acting like y'all don't know what to do. If your thought is, oh, I don't like my body. Why? Have you looked at it? It's wonderful. I can see it. It's great. It's T-U-T. Oh, U-T. Okay. For me, whenever I felt a little like, oh my God, what is it? That fucking luteal phase? I'm going to learn about it and I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell y'all some more shit. But it be having you feel like you look like a troglodyte. Yeah. That's when you got to get in that mirror, baby, and say to yourself, I'm the prettiest girl I've ever seen. I'm the most handsome man I've ever seen. I'm the most attractive person I've ever seen. Now, before you say, oh, well, what if I don't? Delusion is the solution. I don't care what you believe right now, because if you're struggling, that's probably some shit you don't need to be believing. So let's fix it. You get in that mirror and you say, oh, as soon as you wake up, woke up to find this thing on two legs again. I'm telling you it worked, but you got to say it every morning. Also, if your alarm is something super aggressive, you need to figure out, number one, why you need something that rough to pull you out of your slumber, because it sounds like you're overworked and exhausted. And number two, stop starting your morning like that. I think my morning music is like, ding, 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 ding. That's cute. I feel like just a little forest fairy floating out of my sleep. It's fantastic. Try that out. Okay? Drink you some water. I'm never going to stop telling y'all to drink water, because I'm concerned with the amount of y'all that I feel like do not drink water. What is that about? Don't tell me, just drink water. Hold on. I love these freaking eyebrows. So my first tip for you to get out your own way is to, or break that new habit or that new thing or that new goal down into, I'm talking about pieces that even a baby would be like, you think I'm gonna choke on this? Tiny, teeny, tiny pieces, the babyest of steps. And you might think to yourself, I could do that. Yeah, of course. But when you're not having a good day mentally, it's gonna be a lot harder for you. So this is when you need all your steps. And I'm talking about, like, if you having a tough time getting into the shower, tell yourself, okay, boom. First, I'm gonna just cut on the shower. We're not worried about getting in yet. We're just worried about cutting on the shower. Okay? Then you're gonna work on setting up your systems. I'm talking about little stuff like, oh, if you don't exercise at all right now, or you're inconsistent. I personally feel like some people have the mindset where they can just start doing something and it'll work out really well. And some people need it to be incremental. That is okay. If you're a person that needs increments, I'm probably finna rock your world, okay? Number one, Start with once a day or once a week with whatever this new goal is. Instead of you being like, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 times a week. Yes, you will eventually. Y'all be going too hard. Start with once a week. Just once a week you going to the gym. And then you give yourself a reward. Now, when I say reward, you know what I mean. Do not piss me off. Okay? Every time you go to the gym, you're not finna be eating a piece of cheesecake. That's not a reward. You see what I'm saying? Maybe if we can get those little cheesecake squares or bites, okay, I might be able to get behind that. But don't be talking about you trying to lose weight and you eat cheesecake every day. Don't piss me off, okay? Another thing, you're trying to drink more water. If you are a person who needs increments, that looks crazy. I'm not finna just sit here and act like I like that and I don't. Hold on. That has stressed me out so bad because it kept getting worse. If you're a person who doesn't drink a lot of water already, you need to start slow. So that means you need to do things like just crush a bottle of water in the morning, room temperature, because it'll go down easier. Boom, 1 bottle of water. If you don't drink no more water for the rest of the day, at least you got that bottle in. If you are someone who is judgmental, take your fingers off that keyboard. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are finding tasks difficult. Like, oh, I just can't do it today. Just put you a bottle of water by your nightstand, okay? Get you a little glass carafe, put it by your nightstand. Put it on the counter. Put your supplements on your nightstand that you know you have to take in the morning. I keep my iron pills above my bed because I'm supposed to take them before I eat breakfast. I'm not going to remember to do that. By the time I'm in the kitchen, I'm ready to eat. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I think when I was in elementary school art class, my teacher, I'm pretty sure her name was Miss Shepherd. I'm gonna ask my sister. She was like, make sure all your lines go the same way. I loved art class so bad, if you couldn't tell. And she was like, any straight line that slants away from you, goes toward the vanishing point. Because she was teaching us about perspective in drawing. I thought that was really cute. And she always sang that song. And if we were struggling, she would be like, any straight line that goes away from you. I don't know, I thought that was really cute. She was such a sweet lady, Miss Shepherd. Hope she's doing okay. I feel like when I be doing this, it looks absolutely ridiculous, but that's kind of why I do it, because I feel like to do more stuff in life, you have to stop being so scared of looking ridiculous. Because the only reason you have a fear of looking ridiculous is because you think about what other people are going to think about you. My 3 rules in life are, as long as I'm happy, safe, and not hurt nobody, I really don't give a fuck how my life looks to anybody else, because I'm having a good time and it's not at the expense of anybody else. You see what I'm saying? Okay. That is so cute. You're never going to tell me that's not. That is so cute. Look at that little. Oh! I hope y'all enjoyed watching me do my makeup. I plan to do it more often. I say doing my makeup, but I really feel like this one is just paint on my face. But I really hope y'all enjoyed watching that. I will do more of this. I'm so excited to do more videos. I'm so excited for how my year is going to go. And take all the stickers off, y'all. Okay, all the stickers are off, I think. Okay. I would probably fill this star. I would absolutely fill this star in. Basically, what I was going to say is you can't change your life and be scared to look ridiculous, because everything you do is not going to make sense to everyone. So do what you do as long as you're happy, safe, and not hurting anybody, and change your life. Hey, talk to y'all later. Bye. Crease your lips before you come on this people talking to this camera and these people face like this. I gotta hurry up because my camera is dying, so this is a challenge. Now, and sorry, hold on. I'm gonna come back after I do this.